What is the sandwich of a number given a multiplication table? We're going to be given a multiplication table, and we're going to be given a number, and we're going to be asked to find the sandwich of that number. For example, let's assume we're given the multiplication table of times 5. Here it is. It is given. We don't have to worry about where it came from because it is given. Now, we're also going to be given a number and be asked to find the sandwich of the number. The question is going to be like this. Given the multiplication table of times 5, what is the sandwich of 33? To get the answer to this question, we're going to sandwich the number 33 in between a small number and a big number just by looking at the table of times 5. Well, looking at the table, and the specific, looking at the numbers 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Just looking at these numbers, could you please tell me where will you place the number 33? Well, I will place the number 33 in between the number 30 and 35. So now, looking at the numbers 30 and 35, we're going to choose the smallest of those two numbers. Obviously, 30 is the smallest number. Therefore, the sandwich of 33 is 6 times 5 equals 30. Now, it is important that we keep the entire expression 6 times 5 equals 30, not just the number 30. So, if I ask, what is the sandwich of 33? Don't just say 30. That is not the answer. The answer is, the sandwich of 33 is 6 times 5 equals 30, okay? Say it completely. Let's do another example. Given the table of times 2, what is the sandwich of number 5? Well, first, let's write down the table of times 2. Here it is. Now, looking at the table, and the specific, looking at the numbers 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. In between which two numbers would you place the number 5? Well, I will place the number 5 between the number 4 and the number 6. And I'm going to choose the smallest of those two numbers. And that number is the number 4. But don't just choose the number 4. Choose the entire expression 2 times 2 equals 4. So let's state this formally. Given the table of times 2, the sandwich of number 5 is the entire expression 2 times 2 equals 4. Let's do a couple of more easy examples. Given the table of times 2, what is the sandwich of number 11? Well, again, looking at the numbers 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, we see that the number 11 is in between the numbers 10 and 12. We now choose the smallest number between the 10 and 12. And that's always an easy question to answer. The smallest number between the 10 and 12 is the number 10. We now choose the entire expression 2 times 5 equals 10. Therefore, given the table of times 2, the sandwich of number 11 is the entire expression 2 times 5 equals 10. Okay, let's continue. Let's do one more example. Okay, again, given the table of times 2, what is the sandwich of number 15 and number 18? Well, looking at the table, the number 15 is in between the 14 and the 16. We choose the smallest number between the 14 and the 16. The number is 14. Therefore, the sandwich of 15 is 2 times 7 equals 14. Now, let's do one final example. Given the table of times 2, what is the sandwich of number 18? Well, looking at the table of times 2, we see that the number 18 is precisely 2 times 9 equals 18. Therefore, the sandwich of number 18 is 2 times 9 equals 18.